pants. Always screwing our faces. Near tucking our chains. Near tying our laces. We ain't trippin', we ballin' boggy. 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 Always sagging our pants. Always screwing our faces. Near tucking our chains. Near tying our laces. We ain't trippin', we ballin' boggy. We ain't trippin', we ballin' boggy. We ain't trippin', we ballin' boggy. We ain't trippin', we ballin' boggy.
This is Malika Muhammad from theindustrybblogger.com, and here with me today is Kingpen Slim. How are you today?
I'm lovely. Just came out the Rose Bar, had a good time. Slightly drunk. You know how that go. What's good?
All right, well, I'm definitely glad that I had the chance to come out here and finally catch up with you. You are a hard person to keep track of.
Yeah, we've been trying to make this happen for a minute, so, you know, the timing was on our side today. That's what's up.
And I'm really loving your new single that you have out with Phil Ade and Black Cobain.
Okay.
How did that come about?
Two of my homies. I had the track, actually, I did it by myself. I had all 3 verses on it. And then after I did the 3 verses, I was like, damn, I don't really want to hear my voice for 3 straight verses. Let me hit 2 of my men up. So I hit them up. They came through late verses, and then we was like, man, fuck it, let's do a video. So we shot the video, and it's gone viral, man. Shout out to everybody messing with that tripping, man. Y'all can go on YouTube, catch the video. That's the only way to get the record now or hear it in the club. Actually, they was playing it up there in Rose Bar today. My man DJ Money and Spencer Tracy, they touched that joint today. So it did real well in the club.
Awesome. Was that the first time?
No, it's been playing in the club since it came out, but, you know, I'm just saying, because that's the latest time. We just came out of there.
Fresh.
No question.
All right, I've noticed that you're an artist who does a lot of features with other artists on your songs.
Yeah.
So who is your most interesting feature, you would say?
Interesting feature. I did a collaboration with this rock and roll band called Swagger Dagger. And that was probably because it was a guy and a girl, their brother and sister. And they sing, but they sing kind of like Adam Levine and Taylor Swift. You know, like that I would describe both of them like that. And they sing together, they harmonize together, so it was dope. That was probably one of the most interesting ones, like in terms of ones that's really out of my element.
Are there any other artists you would say were fun to work with?
Fun? Oh, all of them been fun in their own way. I can't really pinpoint who was the most fun. I remember when I did a track with the big homie Malice from the Clips, and he linked up with me in Baltimore at the studio, matter of fact, and the AC wasn't working, and he came up there, he was sweating, and he laid his verse, and I'll just never forget it because it was hot, and he didn't have to do it, and he did that for me, so that's one of the ones that sticks out in my mind the most. Styles P, when I went up to Yonkers and did the Dead video with Styles P, he took me all around in different little hoods in Yonkers, and that's another one. Of course, Jim Jones, every time I work with him. A lot, man. I can't even name them all off the top of my head.
Well, speaking of him, I've noticed in one of your interviews you mentioned that you would never pay for a feature. Why is that?
Well, I wasn't necessarily saying that I would never pay for a feature because, you know, you'll pay for a feature at the right time. It's business. I'm just saying I was blessed to not have to thus far. You know what I'm saying? And shout out my homie P. Stu. You know, he had a lot of relationships from dudes when he was building up at this time in the radio station. And so when he and I started working together, he linked me up with different people, and it just worked out a little bit easier for me than I would have if you know, I was going through all the red tape. You know how that go.
Okay. All right. So within your music career, you have had like some minor setbacks, I would say.
Yeah.
So what are some inner struggles that you feel you need to overcome or have already overcome?
Well, you know, I won at life. You know what I'm saying? I'm a street dude first, so I did a lot of, you know, of that, and you know, you get what you get when you living like that, and so I got a lot of that. You know, I got a lot of that. Every bad thing that can happen to you from doing things in the streets happened to me. And so, you know, just the fact that I was able to overcome that, and of course, it's all glory to God. I got stronger in my faith. I got more determined. I got more focused on my music, and I haven't been having the same type of setbacks. But yeah, it is true. Some different little street incidents did set me back at different times and held me back. Like times I wanted to move to New York, but I couldn't because I was on probation, or just a couple little things here and there that I wish wouldn't then happen. But it always made me stronger.
Well, it's always a blessing to see somebody come up out of that and do something positive.
And that's the real story about it, like, because that lifestyle breaks so many people. And, you know, glory to God, it didn't break me.
So for this year, what are some goals of yours or some new projects that you may have dropping?
Oh, this year I'm dropping a new project called Life After Doubt. My most introspective project to date. Most lyrical project to date. Because that announcement of that date is coming real soon. Life After Doubt. And it's, you know, basically me being influenced by Life After Death from Biggie and Reasonable Doubt from Jay. And, you know, kind of combining the two and just, I want to bring back that sound, you know what I'm saying? And that sound is not really prevalent right now, so I'm going to be bold enough to take it on.
All right, I have a question about the DMV's hip-hop scene.
Okay.
What are your, I guess, what is your perspective on it? Do you feel like it's really booming?
It could be better, but it's a lot further along than what it was, you know, so obviously, you know what I'm saying, we got a couple people that are signed and moving around with the labels, and that's good, and now they just got to sell some records, and a couple of the other dudes that's next up got to make the right moves, and it ain't Atlanta yet, you know.
Do you have like a top 5? Or it doesn't have to be 5, but top local artists on your list?
I mean, I like a little bit of everything. The top. I mean, it's hard to say, you know. You gotta, you know, it's hard to say. Like, yeah, it's hard to say. It's some dudes that's definitely doing. I mean, of course, you gotta say Wale did the most, and he can definitely rap his ass off, you know. So I was naming him. I'm a fan of this dude named Odyssey. I don't know if y'all heard the Odyssey, the Diamond District. I like him. It's a couple of it, you know. I mean, I like a little bit of everything. You know, I like Trill, I like Glizzy, I like Los and B More. You know what I'm saying? I like V Dot and B More. My man V Dot, he tight. I like Stars and B More. I think me and Stars gonna do something. So, you know, I mean, it's hard to say. I wasn't thinking about it like that. You caught me off guard. You know what I'm saying?
All right. When you're not doing music, what are you doing?
Working out, watching sports, making money, fucking.
He's definitely drunk, no?
Something like that. One of the few things.
And is there anything else you want the DMV to know about Kingpen Slim? What don't we know about you?
You know, I think people think that I'm arrogant, and I'm not. I'm actually very down to earth. You know, I don't get a lot of credit for my funny side, but I don't show it a lot. You know what I mean? So I gotta, you know, display that a little bit more. And I just think it's not necessarily something that they don't know about me, but maybe it's just stuff that I haven't put on blast all the way in terms of exposing different parts of my personality. So on this Life After Doubt, I wanted to give more facets of me, you know what I mean, and really make it all about. So when you're done listening to it, you know exactly who I am, exactly what I've been through. Life After Doubt, Life After Doubt, Life After Doubt, Life After Doubt.
Life After Doubt, coming soon.
Exactly. Coming soon. Y'all heard her female accent? Coming soon. It came all out of her. And then she was hiding it the whole time. To the very end. We got you. We know where you from.
Y'all real country up here. I hear a little bit in your voice.
A little bit. I got a little bit.
Well, I want to thank you for coming out and doing the interview. I know it took us a long time to make this happen, but we did it. We made it happen. I think we get a 5 for that.
Definitely made it happen, and thanks out to you and your homegirl and your whole team at industryblogger.com for coming through, showing me love and trying to give me a platform for my music. I appreciate anything y'all ever need in the future. Just let me know. I'm only one call away. Let's get it.
And thank you guys for tuning into the industryblogger.com. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at @theindustryblogger. And where can we find you?
I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Kingpen Slim. I got a YouTube page, youtube.com/BeamUp, BEAMUP Entertainment. You see all my videos there, and KingpenSlim.net, my own site. You can definitely keep up with me there. So between those 4 things, you should be able to find me pretty easy, man.